Okay, so I just got off work and, I'm checking my phone, checking at news, and I see that Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul might be off. Because at the press conference, he threw a microphone at Logan Paul. And at first seeing that, I was like, what the fuck happened? What did that? It was making me mad because I'm like, damn it, that was like the only real fight on there that I actually knew about or cared about. But then I was watching some videos on it and seeing what happened, and I don't think that Dylan Dennis is in the wrong. Do I think he should have done that? No, you don't throw a fucking microphone at a person. But at the same time, Logan Paul, you are trying to shit talk on a fighter who fights people. Yes, I get it. Dylan Dennis is not the most credible fighter. 2-0 in MMA, last fought in 2019. But he is a fighter. I'm not saying he's a great one, but he is a fighter. And you're also shit-talking the guy who's holding a microphone. And normally, on an instinct, it's normally going to be whatever you are holding that you are going to throw at someone. And you threw a water ball at him first, so whatever really happens at that point, you're asking that to happen. And I just kind of find it funny that everyone was clowning on Dylan Dennis of like, oh, he's going to pull out, oh, he doesn't want to show. And then Logan Paul, he might be. It might not be confirmed. I don't know the full logistics of it. But he might be pulling out, which is really funny, to me at least, because I can't stand Logan Paul. But, I don't know. I was seeing, some, I guess you can call them highlights of that press conference for that. And then, it just kind of got weird because Logan Paul then started talking about Dylan Dennis's, baby mama and his daughter that he's not seeing or he ran from. I don't know the logistics of it. I don't know how true that is. I'm not really one to fully listen to Logan Paul. He's trying to accuse Dylan Dennis of being a predator, which you do realize that you can get a defamation lawsuit for that. I know you're trying to do a defamation on Dylan Dennis for him talking about your fiance with, public information and that she is basically a whore. You know that. We all know that, Logan. But, calling someone a predator, you realize predator, that is a bold accusation to make there. And with no real evidence, you never really gave any extra. You just said that he was right after talking about your wife, which I'm like, I don't know if you know what that means, Logan. I'm not saying you're stupid, but I'm saying you're stupid. But yeah, so Logan Paul basically decides, hey, I'm going to throw a water ball at this guy, or a Prime bottle. I don't remember. I kind of zone out Prime at this point. It's just horrible. But he throws that at him, and then Dylan Dennis responds with throwing what he's holding. But the thing that weirded me out is Logan Paul has bodyguards, and I don't know if he found these guys on the streets, because these guys are really stupid. They have a bit of autism, because they decide they're going to hold on to Logan and basically keep him from being able to run or move or do anything and, not stop the guy who could hit him. And so I just see the picture of that, and they're both holding on to him I don't know, we're doing something right now. And he gets hit square in the face. He gets kind of knocked back a bit, which, yes, that makes sense. And I think he's getting stitches right now. And if you have stitches, as of right now, it's Thursday. Fight is on Saturday. And with in UFC for 294, Charles Oliveira, he got getting full eyebrow split open. And he's out of that fight, which, man, that made me sad. And now Volkanovski's fighting him, which is exciting, but I'm getting on tangent. But I think that fight is most likely off, unless it isn't a severe... Depends where the stitches go, I guess, but I don't know logistics of it, what they're going to do for that. But that's the case. Now it's Mike Perry, who was supposed to be in case Dylan pulled out. But now it's because Logan pulled out, which is really funny to me, and... I don't know, I got really confused because people seem to be, attacking Dylan for this when I don't think he's in the wrong. I don't think he's in the right. Granted, I don't think that's a way to... I guess I wish he had something else in his hand to throw, a bottle as well, because then it would be fair and no one would bat an eye out. But he was holding a microphone, which, yes, that is bad to throw at someone, but it's all he had, and it's a response thing. He aggravated him. And you don't really think the best when you're aggravated. But now it's Dylan Dennis versus Mike Perry. And if that happens, Mike Perry's going to do a lot to Dylan Dennis. Now, I thought Logan was going to beat Dylan Dennis. But I was like, there's a chance Logan is really overrated, and I don't think he's that. He's strong, but he's not powerful in terms of like KO power. I think he knocked down KSI in their second fight. He couldn't really do much against a 40-year-old undersized by over 30, maybe 40, maybe 50, I don't know, pounds, Floyd Mayweather, who, yes, is one of the best boxers, but is so undersized and so old out of his prime. He couldn't outmuscle him or even really hurt him. So I didn't really expect, and I thought Dylan would at least get to a decision or it'd be a late finish. But I also thought, hey, maybe he has a chance to surprise it. Maybe he exposes something in Logan Paul that, is kind of there. He's, low hands Logan, as we all say. But now it's Mike Perry. Yes, Mike Perry is not the prettiest of boxers when it comes to technique because he does BKFC. He's a bare-knuckle boxer. But he's been boxing with that, and that's kind of what his style was in MMA, was just boxing and striking, not really a ground fighter or anything. But we gotta be like that, where Dylan is not a good boxer either. Now, granted, he hasn't shown us much, but it's very hard to kind of learn the sport that quickly. And yes, he's had some time because he was training for the KSI fight, allegedly not, I guess. But now that fight's not happening, and now it might be Mike Perry, I think Mike Perry runs through him. I don't know if he KOs him, though. I'm not sure, though. I think Dylan Nance is tough enough to survive, but he might get dropped. But he's not winning that if that's the fight. And that because Mike Perry's training. Mike Perry wants that bag. Because I know BKFC is paying him decently, better than he was making the UFC, but it's still not a lot because BKFC is not as popular as they like to think. So this is a bag, and he's been training because if he gets opportunity, and because they thought he was going to fight Logan. If he had beaten Logan, oh my God, he would be such a commodity in this sport. But now he's fighting Dylan, but he's still going to get paid heavy because that's the co-main event. But really, that's all I'm going to say. I think Logan's kind of an idiot. He's kind of just standing there in this picture I'm looking at, like hands down, his bodyguards are wrapped around him. The absolute weasel Ariel Helwani's right next to him. Like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. And then, boom, he just gets hit right in the face. And that's kind of satisfying to me, to be honest. Crypto Zoo happened. I get it. Dylan's also a scammer, but he didn't scam millions of people and is not suing other people for exposing him. But, that's really all I had to say right now. I just got off work, and I'll see you guys in the next one.